Okay, we're going to introduce you to the here command. Here means return to you. That's what it means to the dog. So when you say the word here, the dog should stop what he's doing and immediately return. Now, one of the main principles I want to teach you is that we always begin lessons from simple to complex. And we always move through that evolution. Always begin a lesson in short grass and move to long. Always begin a lesson in shallow water perhaps and move to deep. Or begin on land and then move to water. This is one lesson that lends itself to beginning in water. And what we need is a check cord. And I'm not a big user of the check cord as much as I should be, because when I teach young puppies to return and come here, what I tend to do is when you throw them a dummy, run away from the dog. Don't chase a dog, never ever chase a puppy. And what I want you to do is when a puppy picks up the dummy and returns to you, you blow the return command, which is 3 peeps on your whistle, and then run away from the dog. 2 things will encourage a dog to retrieve and return to you. One is how you stand in relation to the dog. If you stand up straight as the dog returns, it's a dominant sign to the dog and he will tend to slow his return down. So what you want to do is crouch down, even get on your knees, so the dog will just attack you because he'll feel like you're at his level, and he will be extremely quick in his return. The other thing you may want to do is run away from the dog. And what I tend to do is when I throw the dummy, I run away from the dog, and that dog comes at me with an aggressive speed, and as he gets closer, I turn back toward the dog and I get down to the dog's level. Those are 2 key things to get your puppy to return quickly. However, the use of a check cord is always a good idea with a puppy, and especially when you bring the puppy to water. So I'm going to basically give you a very, very brief introduction to this, although I think the foundation of this exercise is laid when you train a puppy first. And when you have that puppy return and you run away from the puppy, every time you throw a dummy and then you get down on his level, give him lots of praise and then remove the dummy after you're praising him for 3, 4, maybe 6 seconds. So right now, I'm going to get Jet out here and we'll throw a dummy for her and give her a slight tug on the cord and we'll cause her to return. This is one of the reasons why I think this exercise is done effective in water, because when a dog swims out to retrieve a dummy in water and you have a check cord on the dog, you can return the check cord quicker than the dog can swim. So you can tug the dog and give him the come in command on the whistle. So you can tug it and say peep, 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 3 peeps on the whistle. So tug, peep, 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 tug, peep, 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 tug. And you reinforce that there's a force on the dog to return to you every time that whistle command is made. So let's have a little look at this and we'll see this dog return every time she gets a dummy. Girl. Hey, hi on. Good. Good. Have you up? Good girl. Good girl. Heel. Sit. Good. Good girl. Again, this lesson, I feel, is never as successful on the check cord when the dog is older. But when you have a puppy, throw the dummy. Ensure the puppy returns by running away and getting at the puppy's level with lots of praise, and you'll never have a problem with return. And you'll never have to revert to the cord nor the electronic collar. You can revert to the cord and the collar to reinforce, but not to teach. I'm really happy with that retrieve. Cal sat here and he watched, and I thought, is the bird gonna go down? And finally when the bird hit the ground, I thought, you know what, that bird's down for good. So I let him go. He had marked it down and he got onto it, and you could see he chased it, and he did a fine job.